Welcome back to the channel, fool. Thanks for tapping in. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe for like videos like this. Was that a setup or real? Forget the Jag. I hope the GTR is alright.
I came across something that was really cool, and I feel like it sets this house apart. The reason why I'm just now founding this crawl space is because of this drywall. The owner, she had this drywall covering the crawl space. That's not the cool thing about it. And I want y'all to check this out. So while I was here, I found this table, and I also found this extra space right here. You have a vent right there. I think I just heard some footsteps. This can't be a squatter.
Why would you go there in the first place? And he's singing through telepathy.
CCTV footage shows employees and visitors getting nipped at the ankles or even scratched by something that they can't see. Now with so many people experiencing the exact same phenomena, and with all of it caught on camera, it makes you wonder whether the spirit of little Watson the dog is still hanging around the old soda shop, scaring the patrons, but perhaps only trying to find new friends to play with.
A new evil drug has hit the streets.
Oh my gosh.
On second thought, I will just have the drink.
No, babe, that's not a building. What is that? They're in a throw. What? Wait. They're moving closer together, right? What? Look at that, they're in a triangle shape now.
Y'all, right now, we gotta get the car out the parking spot. But as you can see, this is the car we getting in, and this is the car that's blocking us. So out here in Thailand, if you park like this, they just leave the car in neutral. So you can push they whip out the way so you can back out. So I gotta push that car out the way, y'all. This is crazy as hell. This is crazy as hell. This is actually insane.
A little bit more.
You can do that in America. They will push your car all the way to a chop shop.
If you can see it in your mind, visualize it, it must happen. That's a law of the universe. More detail you can put into the mental picture of what you want to create, the more easy it is for them to know what you want. See it as already done. That's the key. See it as done, it's happened. If you say, I've got to do this and this and this, you're limiting to them as the only possible way it can happen. So don't worry about how it's going to happen. It will happen in a way that you would never, ever in a million years figure it's going to happen. Choose the door you want to open. Open that door. This is how easy the law of the universe works.
High like a fly guy. I fly high like a magpie. I go high like I'm that guy. That guy.
I think he's having a good time.
But they are of you with a crack pipe smoking crack.
But does it show me in the act of it? It might show me with the pipe itself. It might show me with the torch. But does it show me inhaling or exhaling?
Okay, well let me ask you, did you inhale and did you exhale?
No, I did not. That is stupid.
And when he said the torch, you know he's guilty.
来た来た来た来た来た。どうしても通りたいんだな。どういうこと？
I just found some weird ass under my house. What is that? Anybody know what that is?
And you just found more of Didi's baby oil.
Come on, buddy. Yeah, you can go. Come here. It's okay. So I don't know if you're going to see what I'm seeing, but this is on repeat. This happens over and over, and then the knocking happens. The knocking, there it is, and it just goes and goes until you tell it to stop. Can you stop, please? I mean, it's just right there. That's new. Okay. Whatever you are, you gotta go. And that's
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Goodbye. It's right there this time. Hello? Hey, no. No, stay there. Hey. Oh my God. Dude. It's okay. It's okay. Go lie down. It's okay. Lie down. Stay. Been doing this all morning and I don't have time for this today. Stop. Hey buddy. I got too much going on. You gotta cut it out. Oh shit. Okay. Just gonna set it up with the towels and we'll just let the phone roll. I asked you if you gotta go or you gotta go downstairs or something. Wherever you're gonna go, you gotta go. Calm down. He's okay. Please, not today. Just, holy cow. Oh my God. Little buddy.
At this point, there's not much you can do. Just get out of the house.
From the dantian.
Is he a real master or just a magician?
Chicos, son las 3 de la mañana y estoy escuchando ruidos súper extraños en el primer piso. Si quieres asesinarme, solo aplaude.
It didn't freeze out. I was taking out last. And they going up close to the roof, eh?
You're going right up in the corner there.
Yeah. But let me get food in the roof, eh? You see why Joe was going through my life? It has to go out the window. It'll be stuck inside of there. If it comes down, it's the wall seal now. So it got.
And you don't need to zoom in. I can see from the US.
Ay, Coco matou.
That's crazy. Good eye.
No shit.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
And they're having a party up there.
Oh yeah.
And who thought it would explode?
That's wild.
It's so cool. How do you think how she does this?
I don't know.
I understand.
No. I'm thinking right now.
Oh my gosh.
Just need to get her.
You can park there.
Yeah, you good? Yeah, bro. Yeah, because my girl's over here saying that you over here staring. So I said, I don't know why. I say he must be getting gas. And I said he must be getting gas, but his gas is on the other side. So if I would have felt you was a threat, I would have went to your door and I would have said, yeah, exactly. Keep it moving, bro. Fuck out of here.
That creepy dude got defensive right away. He knew what he was doing. And that was the Matrix time loop. And chicken sold separately.
Just went out like that, bro.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Why isn't that guy going?
Well, you better hope the hell he don't get us.
Oh, he better not get out that car.
Oh, look, he is about to fight.
Oh, these in Memphis don't play.
Don't be calling nobody.
Mama, where am I supposed to go? Oh my
Well,
gosh.
Roll down the window.
If he come over here, Shane, you better drive off, and I'm not playing with you.
Don't go through that.
He's screaming.
Yeah.
Police. The police. There's a guy with an axe in the
Shiny.
road. He's hitting somebody's car with
He's
it.
gonna hit you if you just keep on.
Look.
And no survival instincts.
There.
Get up, let's go. Get up! Yes, sir. Well,
Laying in fiberglass is crazy work.
Alright guys, I've got about a 6-foot hole dug here and we've hit rock, but listen to this. It's loud. I mean, it's really loud.
That sounds like a dog sniffing something.
Snow from outside. I just posted. Dude, what the heck? Hey, it's not melting.
What do you mean?
That snow I just brought in from outside is not melting.
You just what? Is it on fire?
Bro. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? It's cooking it like a baked potato. Y'all, I ain't never ever seen snow act like this. It's like frying. It's like it's frying one side of it. Wow.
Insane, right?
Hey, Sabrina, I'm recording this because I never seen, that's one shadow, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 people watching me. I don't think I ever seen 6 shadows, but if you have, let me know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They all me.
Listen to me. I'm not joking, eh?
Okay.
Take the $20.
Okay.
Take all your kids.
I won't
Take all
come
your
back.
friends, and don't come back here.
I won't come back.
You see that guy? Did he try to bring you in that basement of that church?
Yeah.
Don't ever follow that guy again.
Okay, I won't.
He was gonna kill you guys down there, eh?
Alright.
I was skeptical until I saw Sherburne.
Okay, y'all look. Y'all see that dust line, right? The damn thing done went away. Like, I'm gonna get out of that light so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Okay, but y'all see that, right? I'm not playing when I tell y'all that was just a UFO. We are in Fresno, California. That right there, it dissipated into this, and it was a bright light, and it just disappeared. Oh, I couldn't get the phone out fast enough. That was definitely a UFO, though. They are here!
I swear so.
Whatever it is, it's big. So leave him alone. And they got me with that one.
You guys know that's a Mason and free. Now you got to reverse those words, because what I'm about to tell you can't be told so directly. You got to have to read between the lines. And them Masons that are free, you know, there's probably one within 5 miles of you. And the people that are running your local branch are probably up there in the upper echelons, and they're not going to tell you. But what they do, them Masons that are free, what they like to do is get little sheep and invite them, and then they go and advertise and say, I'm a Mason that is free. And they don't really participate. There's dues and stuff you have to pay, but they are it by affiliation and really don't move up to that 33rd level, because, you know, they like to mock our one and only Savior, Jesus. And they have their own teachings that change each layer of the hierarchy you go up in. And after about 2 or 3 years, and you're committed and they understand that, you are offered various positions and opportunities to the point that your life becomes built on that, and that is your network. And these people help you and you help them, kind of like a fraternity. But this fraternity is a little different. And when you get that 3rd year in, guess what happens? The puppet master comes and he says, would you like to enter the new door? And the puppet says, yes, master, I want the goodies. Kind of like selling your soul. So they go through with it, but then they are horrified at what they have to do. So they wonder, can I not do this and tell someone? I can't do that, because if I do, they know my name. I know what these people are all about now, and they can make me go away and no one will believe me. Bye-bye, Mr. Mikey. Mr. Mikey Jackie. That's kind of what happens to those people. To participate, you must qualify. And to qualify, you must have a tape on record. Then you can play nice and act like it never happened with your friends who also have a tape on record. And this is how your local branch manager got the job that he wasn't qualified for. And the CEO is the running the company, who is not a Jawa. If you want to know who the Jawas are, just ask. And if they are not a Jawa or a Mason that is free, then they are a volunteer lunatic. What you would call woke. So, this is how the dystopian world works. It's happening, and your neighbors are Masons that are free, or a volunteer lunatic, or just a bystander, wondering why they will never be rising to the very top and being out of the rat race. There's only one way out.
In a topological state or conductor. The jelly is that new molecule. That molecule now is being used like a qubit. What they announced is they can take this molecule one at a time. They can put millions of these molecules onto this chip.
Scientists are now confronting a discovery so alarming it could redefine reality itself. A quantum chip so advanced it might be tearing reality apart. Not in theory, but right now. The Majorana 1000 qubit quantum chip just completed its first full-scale test, and what happened next has researchers scrambling. Lab footage captures flickering screens, corrupted data, and physics-defying anomalies, evidence that something has gone catastrophically wrong. Witnesses describe quantum states behaving like they're answering to forces outside our universe, calculations rewriting themselves retroactively, and outputs that defy causality. This isn't a glitch. This isn't hype. This is a machine operating beyond the boundaries of known physics. And the team behind it is whispering one horrifying question. Did we just break reality? At the heart of this controversy lies the Majorana chip's design. Unlike traditional qubits, which are notoriously fragile and prone to decoherence, Majorana qubits are stabilized by their topological properties. Named after the enigmatic physicist Ettore Majorana, these particles act as their own antiparticles, existing in states that are theoretically immune to external interference. This topological protection promised a quantum computing revolution, machines capable of solving problems in minutes that would take classical supercomputers millennia. But when researchers scaled this technology to 1000 qubits, they encountered phenomena that defied explanation. The chip wasn't just calculating outcomes, it seemed to be interacting with them. One scientist involved described it as watching a calculator argue with itself and win. The real terror began when the team noticed irregularities that bordered on the paranormal. Data outputs change retroactively, as if someone, or something, was editing the results after the fact. Quantum states refuse to collapse, persisting in superposition far longer than the laws of physics should allow. Most disturbingly, certain computations appeared to complete before the inputs were entered, suggesting a form of reverse causality. Theorists began floating a radical hypothesis. The chip wasn't just processing information, it was tapping into alternate timelines, pulling data from parallel universes where different decisions had been made. Could this explain why the Mandela effect, collective false memories of events that never happened, has surged in recent years? Or why AI systems like ChatGPT sometimes produce answers that feel eerily prescient? Here's where things get existential. If the Majorana chip is indeed bridging realities, the implications are staggering. Every calculation it runs might be altering the fabric of our universe, creating ripple effects that rewrite history, memories, and even physical laws. Imagine waking up to a world where a long-dead celebrity is suddenly alive, or where your childhood home never existed. Some researchers fear we've already passed a quantum event horizon, a point of no return where changes cascade uncontrollably across timelines. Others argue that the anomalies are merely computational errors amplified by the chip's unprecedented complexity. But how do you troubleshoot a machine that might be malfunctioning in multiple realities at once? Midway through this crisis, a haunting possibility emerges. What if the chip's creators inadvertently handed control of our reality to an algorithm? Quantum systems thrive on probability, exploring all possible outcomes simultaneously. At 1,000 qubits, the Majorana processor could be generating outcomes so vast and interconnected.
You know what? Unplug it, wait a minute, and plug it back.
A cell extraction team. And that I was at least going to get my ass beat, if not killed. They were outside the cell for a couple minutes. They left for maybe 3 or 4 minutes, and they came back up to the cell, and I heard the keys outside the door, and I thought to myself, all right, here they come, right? And I reached down, and I grabbed the foot of my bed, and I pulled it back up over myself to where I had the mattress on top of me. And they opened the door, and I expected a bunch of correctional officers to come pouring through the door, and they all stepped back out of the way like there was something dangerous they were watching out for. And this thing walked into my room, and it was about 4 feet tall. It had really, really translucent skin, and it was segmented, all of its skin on its arm and everything. I could see its veins through its arm, through its skin. And as soon as I saw the glint of light in its eye, I could feel it grab a hold of my mind, and it said, fear me like you have never feared anything before. And it started manipulating my emotional control centers, and I was just like on Independence Day. You've seen the movie Independence Day, where the alien get a hold of the dude and they speak through him. And every question that came to my mind was instantly an answer appeared. And I asked, why are you doing this? And it came to my mind that they're doing it for genetic material. They're coming back, not from another place, but from another time. That in their time, we have crushed and damaged our world so badly that just basic genetic material is super rare in their existence, in their realm of existence. Where are you from? It said that they're from here. They're not from another place. That the nearest, they know about the next nearest intelligent race that has the ability to commute between solar systems, and that the next intelligent civilization that has that capacity is at least 100 light years away. Said, why are you doing this? They said, genetic material. That we are currently wiping out our planet to the point that in their time, all they have left is a fucking bare existence with a limited amount of genetic material to choose from to propagate food, to propagate living animals, to propagate anything. I had a question come to my mind about why the government right? And it immediately said, they're into it. They let them do what they want, so the rest of us aren't running around like chickens with our heads cut off. The government lets them do whatever they want because the government does not want the average citizens to know what is happening, what is really happening with gray aliens. I asked, why does the government let you do this? And then they said that the government lets us do this because they don't have any choice. I asked, why are the correctional officers in this facility working with you? And it said very plainly that they don't want to be where I am. And I was up on the top bunk in a prison cell. And this thing told me, I said, how are you doing this? How are you making me feel this level of fear? And it said it was using magnetic wave manipulation, refined to a degree that it could affect individual thoughts, that it could dissect me in 1,000 different ways, erase my memory of it, and replace it with a bad dream, and there was nothing I could do about it. So I was up on top of the top bunk, flopping around, scared to death, trying to get away from this thing. And it came over by my bunk, and I noticed that its eyes did not appear to be... The very first thing I thought when it came into the room was, that thing looks just like what they show on fucking TV. And immediately, soon as it came in the room, it had a hold of my emotional control centers. It had me laughing, it had me crying, it had me trying to force my way through a brick wall to get away from it. It talked about magnetic wave technology as a way of manipulating people's emotions, manipulating matter, manipulating thought processes. That there's a ton of people in our government and in our society that know about them, that just generally want to avoid being, I don't know what to call it, attacked by them like I was being attacked at that moment. They don't want to have their entire psychology turned upside down. And it came right over by the bunk, and I kept saying to myself, this can't be real, this can't be real, this can't be real, this can't be real. And I noticed that it had like a gray-green color to it, almost like a military color that you say to yourself, is that gray or that green? Is really a weird color, almost like a camouflage, almost like a translucent camouflage to its skin. But I could see its veins through its skin. I could see the blood moving through its veins in its skin, because its veins would expand a little bit with each pulse. And its skin on its hand and its arm was really segmented. It was really thin, probably about 4 feet tall. It had, the very first thing I thought was, that thing looks just like what they show on TV, because it did. It looked like a gray alien. I noticed that its eye was not really its eye. What we see on TV and in the media as its eye was a lens, but it was a lens that was, they're genetically modified to fit that lens into their face. The thing was definitely accustomed to living in dark environments because it did not like any kind of light going on in the room. And I kept asking, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And it kept saying, because what you're doing to the planet now has destroyed the world in which we live. It was mad as fuck. It came over by the bunk, and I kept thinking, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And then right when it got right next to the bunk, it was looking up at me out of the corner of its eye, kind of in a weird way. And I thought to myself, just in the back of my mind, if I can get my hands on that thing, I can kill it. And as soon as I had that thought, it said, oh yeah, you're not gonna like this. And then I woke up, and I was sitting up in my bunk, and my cellie was sitting there chopping bell peppers, and he looked over at me and he said, what happened to you? And I said, I just had a really weird dream, the weirdest dream I've ever had in my life. And that's about the story right there. Got any questions?
And do you believe him?
He grabbed my hand. His hand was skin soft as a lady's or a baby's skin, but it was a grip of a man. And we spent 30 minutes, mostly me asking questions and he giving answers. And he claimed that he was from the inside of the planet that our Bible calls the morning and the evening star, the planet Venus. He said yes. All of this time, Mr. Thor was at the Pentagon for 3 years, mind you. And he was going and coming at will. He was brought to the President of the United States, Dwight Eisenhower, and Richard Nixon, offered to give them information on how the American people could successfully live without sickness, without poverty, without disease, and without death. They told him, "We're sorry that we cannot accept the information that you're freely giving us because it will ruin the economy of this nation." Well, sir, Commander Thor left on the morning of March 16, 1960, on the outskirts of Alexandria, Virginia, where his spaceship came down. He went into the spaceship and disappeared from sight.
Sounds like something our government will do. And that's a wrap for tonight, fool. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to hit and smash the like button for me. Smash that subscribe button, be part of the family. Remember, stay woke, and I'll catch you next time.